This is Top Banana Sam from BigNerdGamers. We're going to be playing some Lichdom Battlemage. Unlike my other videos, I'm not going to be cutting this one down. I'm going to be going through it as if I'm reviewing it and trying to do a playthrough at the same time, kind of a walkthrough, just showing you the ropes. This game is really straightforward and it doesn't really require that much thought. Get out of here, cat. And it doesn't really require that much thought in terms of determining your direction. However, there are secrets throughout the game that will help you out in as far as making it easier for you. So, without further ado, let's get started. And as you can see, the first thing to give you for your name is Dragon. I think this is personally, this is a great name. You know, but that's really not for me to decide. Bit more about this game. I first learned about it from PAX. They had the demo there. I actually didn't play the demo. I did see a lot of the gameplay for it though. It looked fun. And what they were going for was the most badass mage you could possibly make. And yeah, well, they kind of succeeded. There's a reason this game isn't on everyone's top sales wish list. Doesn't matter who you pick, the guy or the girl, they're both pretty much the same when it comes to casting. Both of them have their own story lot and reason for doing what they're doing. However, you learn about all that in the tutorial, which I will be skipping because I am not going through this tutorial again. I gotta go into detail about that. Wow, that was fun. Sorry about that. I completely screwed up the video there. Okay then. So, as you can see, you got your basic attack spell. You can charge this up, launch a bigger fireball. You got a shield, and you got a crit block with that shield. That's very important for boss fights. And if you want to play defensively, because depending on your sigil aspect, depends on what outcome you have. And of course, you got your massive AoE, which we're going to drop on this guy's face.
What? How are you awake? Damn it! Oshiro? Son of a bitch, how did he vanish like that?
So anyway...
Damn, it's like a huge open grave.
No
I
shit,
hope it's
sure.
not mine. Son of a...
So, anyway, there's an entire story plot behind why this game is, pretty.
You've just harvested Etheria, the essence of the fallen.
What the hell? Am I seeing those?
I'm trying to stay quiet during
This could
these
get really
cutscenes
ugly.
here.
The cult's messing with the dead now. I get twitchy just thinking about it.
You have the braces, Dragon, and the strength to use them. Do not doubt yourself now.
Oh, I can do it. With these weapons, try and stop me.
Wait. It's not the ghost of Roth, is it? With another dragon?
So the storyline pretty much explains itself as you go through the game. You come across little secrets like this, little notepads, and your journal that you can read up more, go over the lore. I'm not going to be reading through any of that, and holy hell, just stop giving me those tips. As you play through, you run into more and more interesting enemies, such as, more skeletons and melee. And then you run into guys that are lieutenants. Lieutenants take multiple hits, and they are a pain in the ass. Especially these archers, who are the worst thing you could put into a game. It's not challenging, it's just annoying. As you see, dead. Now I've been using the fire spell, and this is primary damage source for you. Off the beginning, anyway. That's a checkpoint right there. So, anyway, various achievements throughout the game, and the more kills you get, the more crafting components you get as well. The main reason you want to use fire, mainly off the beginning, for your damage source is, well, they don't give you anything else to use. Plus, they don't go into spell crafting, which is very complex, and I will show you later on this video how they actually craft a spell. But not now, because the basic attacks will do. As you can see, that little triangle symbol right there, the three little nudge sticking out of your circles, whereas the hand one is your block, the fireball is that, what would you describe it there? Shovel, whatever. And the other one's obviously either sun or meteor crashing down.
Not
Makes
ghosts,
sense, right?
But echoes.
Those symbols represent
reflections
what
of
type of
past,
spell it is,
cast
and I
by
know I'm
those
talking
who
over this,
dies
but
to
there
you.
are subtitles for a reason. I want to get this
So
through
now we
all
know
the
what the
thoughts on my
kidnappers
mind.
went to. And these echoes supply components.
So
for
this
my
is your
spells.
damage source, right here.
I'm not complaining.
And if I block and get a crit block, I do damage. Shut up, cat. Yes, the cat's
So
part of this
that
video
was the
now.
previous dragon.
And if I hit up on the control pad or Y, you can flip between another spell. Now later on you do get a third sigil, which allows for even more spells, and the change between them, it's either X, Y, and B, or on the control pad, or on the D-pad right down here, it's left, right, up. And yeah. So no fourth spell, no A button, no jump. There is no jump, but you do have the sweet dodge that you can do 3 times before it needs to recharge. So you actually, interesting thing, don't need to fight any of these guys. That's right. You can just run past. Just say later, and you're all set. But if you want to freeze them, well, see, the reason this isn't doing damage right now is this is a control spell. Control spells don't actually do any damage. They do, however, stack control. So when they're frozen in place, and then you hit them with that while they're still frozen, you do even more damage while they're frozen.
Who the...
More
Well,
story
you're not the
exposition.
prey I was hoping for. Come on, you'll have to do better than this.
In the hell? You don't look like a cultist.
Roth sent me to scout your path. He calls me your griffin. It looks like you could use the help.
Why am I supposed to trust you, huh?
You're not the only one who hates Shaxx or Zero. If you're planning to kill them, I'm on your side.
Well, if you want Rogiro dead, just point me to him.
My pleasure.
So as you can see, depending on who you choose, they use the other character model for your guide. So it's always going to be present there, and their dialogue actually changes depending on who you choose, which is kind of cool. That's a lot of effort put into a game that you can just blast through like this. And again, the only reason I'm doing this is because it's worthless to fight these guys. You wonder how much damage I'm actually taking? Well, in the bottom left-hand corner, that's your shield. You have 3 little bars. When one of those bars drains down to 0, the shield breaks, it doesn't recharge. Till then, each bar recharges in and of itself. I think I need to fight these guys. Nope. However, I will anyway, because there is one secret that I wanted to show. Just gotta get around here. Always take out the archers first. The melee guys you can kite forever. The archers, they will frickin' mess you up. And by that, I mean, well, they don't frickin' do that much damage. The melee guys do the most damage. But they will mess you up because whenever you get hit when casting a ray spell like this, anytime you do a beam spell, well, if you get hit, it stops the cast, which can get really annoying. Shut up, cat. Much like my cat that thinks I'm talking to it. I'm not talking to you, cat. Don't make me translate your language. So anyway, quick little achievement. If you kill 20 of these, not only do they give you crafty opponents each time, but you kill 20 of them and you get an achievement. Yay! The other achievement you can get throughout the game is these things, as she is going to
Hey,
explain.
be careful with that.
I don't see any moving parts. What's it doing?
Why do you think everyone in Dravasar is standing around in a daze? Because this thing creates undead by sucking up their life energy.
These things are the only real thing that you should go for, because they can give you a ton of crafting components.
Kill the undead! Maybe that'll stop it!
That little knockdown right there? Yeah, all the archers can do that. And when you're in close or backing up into them, shut up, cat. I'm gonna put a muzzle on you. Okay, I don't muzzle my cat. I love her too much. You. Now, the reason I'm not stacking the ice spell is it kind of sucks as far as control. It doesn't freeze enemies long enough. As you can see, that guy had a shield around them, which means you need to actually hit them twice in order to start doing damage. Or, you need to hit the shield and knock the shield away. And that gets emotional. So, you get introduced to a slew of mechanics right off the beginning, and explaining all this to you, it does take a while to get used to, especially when you get to multiple lieutenants and multiple archers. You see this stuff? It's when they start crowding up that they just start wailing on you and take away your health. But if you're fast, you keep moving, you don't actually need to worry too much. Your shield does recharge in combat as long as you don't get hit. Another reason to pick up the archers, they will hit you with supreme accuracy. Plus, they fire 4 shots out of a crossbow. Well, if I know my medieval weapons, well, crossbows can only shoot once. Forget fictional repeating crossbows, those never existed. You can also just tap it and just hope for a crit, do a ton of ping damage as you're running around. But at this point, he's dead. And if you're fast enough, when you freeze something... There we go. See the bonus damage? Yeah, kind of pathetic. But better than nothing, as it's easily double for each one of those stacks. You could think you could stack it up to 5 times. Okay, so that thing breaks.
Bitch, what made that old man think I was ready for this?
Oh, and these are shield recharging stations. A lot of them only recharge 1 bar, so try not to get hit too much and lose too many shields. Also, when you lose your last shield, you're dead. It's not like there's a second health pool.
Did you see that?
You just automatically die.
My bracers.
And
pulled
this one
something
gives you
from those
material.
corpses. Anything I should know?
Their death released an energy called Etheria. It's good for augmenting your spells.
I'm not eating souls, am I?
No, souls go on to the next world, but this energy lingers. Come, let's continue our search.
So this game both believes in chi, the body's natural energy, and souls. And you're eating chi. Fascinating, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. You note that I'm always running. There is a button, there is the option in this game to turn on always run. Otherwise, you have to hold it down, and you do not want to be pressing your thumb onto whatever key you have bound to this. And if you're using the control pad, same thing. Pressing down that joystick, freaking pain on the thumb. So yeah, I suggest you just go into your options. Here, I'll show you how. Just hit start, you move over to your options, you go up to game, and then you turn on toggle always sprint. Why the hell this is an option instead of you just running around all the time, I don't know. Maybe people like moving at a slow pace. And then, you know, skip tutorial videos because those are useless. They're not useless, but they're worth viewing when you have the time to actually do that. You actually have to take time in this game to really figure out and learn for yourself how to craft. So it's a game that really relies on you to self-teach. Losing my voice here. So the best thing you can do is just get in here and experiment. Just dig around a bit. You get plenty of crafting components and everything as you go through. A little
So
secret
even
down
the
here.
cult is dying down here. This just keeps getting better.
Grab this. Also, it's hold to grab this. And we just run past here. Later, fuck. And, yeah. If I edit out any parts of the video...
Keep getting away. Must be smarter than he looks.
If I could just get my hands on him.
Hey, I'm all in favor of burning his face off. Just give me time to track him down, alright?
If you wonder why I edit the video so much, it's because there's a loud sound of me coughing a lung up. I have a bit of a sore throat while I'm doing this, but I'm gonna power through. And screw you guys, don't need to fight you. Hey, it's Cthulhu. Or some elder god. There are little things like this throughout the level, and as you can see, it's very linear, it's very straightforward. You just know where they're going from the beginning just by looking around. Nothing here, nothing to worry about there. Well, there is story plot, so we're going to be fighting while I'm doing this.
Here, your shields are weak.
He's talking about that thing.
Do I want to know where this came from?
It is old magic.
They like to get right up close. Also, if you hold down shield, you do block and reduce damage. And that right there is one of the shields going away. As you can see, archers, when they gang up, just annoying as hell. And it's easily increases combat time by an exceeding amount, because they run everywhere, they knock you down. They're just annoying as hell. And they're everywhere. Oh my god. Number of times to track down an archer.
These echoes are interesting. Looks like there was another dragon before you came.
I know. I wonder if she's still out there.
No doubt she was horribly murdered by cultists.
Wow. You're a real ray of sunshine.
Thanks. I try. Wait. What was that?
Hey, don't...
This place is infested.
Doesn't seem to slow you down.
Yeah. This is old ground to me, isn't it? How many dragons have here been?
Too many.
Alright, so one quick thing I have to point out, and unless they took it on the update, I'm going to look right now. And I want you to go ahead and pause the video and try and find what I'm looking at. Okay, that's enough time. I don't know why that guy is standing there. But, he's standing there, and don't worry, you cannot get to that in time. No matter how fast you move. I tried. And those fireballs, if you're wondering why I had such good aim spells, well, it's because aim spells like this automatically hit. Well, they don't automatically hit, but they automatically fire in the direction on a course that would hit. It has very good tracking in that sense. However, as you can see, it can be really annoying, and it doesn't always hit because some enemies just move in such an odd, ridiculous pattern. Which is why beam spells are great. Because you can just beam away! Plus, these can intercept arrows.
That was intense. I was dead. But here I am.
You get used to it. So what happened?
Ugh, I almost got that bastard. I think he's using the vortex pools to get around.
Well, if you're scouting, you don't have to get up close and personal.
Hey, do you... Oh, right.
Okay, I'm gonna pause the video here, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.